Sundance Film Festival is this big 10-day extravaganza of movie watching that happens in Utah every year. It's one of the biggest film festivals in the entire world. People come from everywhere, and everybody who is there is a big fan of film. A lot of them are filmmakers themselves. It's a celebration of all things independent film and kind of just exactly the type of stuff that I like.
I think going to Sundance was meaningful for me because I was able to see just like a ton of different films, but also meet a ton of different people. I loved seeing the new ways people were approaching storytelling.
A lot of the films that were at Sundance are based off of the director's personal stories and are inspired by events that have happened in their lives. Hearing them speak on that has inspired me to think back to my life and see like, oh, what kind of stories can I share with other people? What kind of stories can I share to the world?
Going to Sundance is impacted by filmmaking through just seeing what I can accomplish. And going forward with the films that I'm going to produce here at Fox, I got to strive for the best. And it's going to motivate me to keep pushing my boundaries and keep pushing forward in my career.
I think one of my favorite memories of Sundance was one of the last nights we sat around and we were watching the animated shorts, and it was fun because we were all just like talking about them as they were happening, which is something you don't get to do in theaters. And being in a theater, especially at Sundance, with everyone being obsessed with film and wanting to go into the industry or being in the industry was really exciting in its own way. But there was something so nice about being with our smaller group and being able to be like, what did we just watch? What was that? And being able to like interpret it. Some of them were very, very strange, very out of the ordinary, which is exciting because you don't get to see that every day.
It was so incredible to come back each night and just talk for hours and hours about the films that we saw. It's a great opportunity to experience what it's like to interact with people that are in the industry and kind of get a taste for what independent filmmaking is like.
I would absolutely recommend going to Sundance Film Festival if you can, especially if you're a cinema student. It's just such an amazing experience to see so many different films and see what's possible out in their cinema world. You definitely, at Sundance, you see a side of cinema that you don't usually see in theaters. It really broadens your horizon to what can be made in cinema. It's a place filled with creative people, and I think that in itself is just really cool to be around and to see. So I think Sundance was
Very inspiring.
Unforgettable.
I would say surreal.
I'd call it a movie paradise, but if paradise was cold.
Unforgettable experience.
bonding and then also just inspiring experience.
Shockingly beautiful.